Ah, what a nice and sunny day. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Peko-san. Huh? This is Furukawa. What are you doing in my house? I am the president of Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch 2 will release this physical year. Guys, we need to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 again. Breaking news. Alright, so here's the story. It's like 5 in the morning. I wake up in my bed. I'm all groggy and stuffy because it's spring and everything feels terrible. I get on my phone and check Twitter. This is Furukawa here. The Nintendo Switch 2 exists. Fuck you. Dude, what? I'm still like, what? Hello? Yes, they have confirmed the Nintendo Switch 2 in fact exists. And I mean, we already knew it already exists, but now we have solid confirmation that it exists and it is coming. And in relatively speaking, in the grand scheme of things, it is coming soon. How soon? We don't know. And that's what we're going to discuss today. Welcome back to the Peko-san Show. We are going to be talking about Switch 2. Again, Switch 2 gets announced. It felt like a shadow drop, bro. Like, dude came in with like wizard powers and just summoned it in. And like, here we are now. So, what does this mean for us? Well, now we know we are getting a Direct in June, and we can expect the second lineup of Nintendo Switch titles to be coming in June, which is a big deal because, you know, we could be getting Metroid Prime 4 finally after all these years. I know there's been like a rumored Donkey Kong that might be happening, though. I think that's going to be Switch 2. I personally believe we're going to get a re-release of Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. That's just like a random... Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I think that's just a random theory of mine. I think we're totally about to get Kirby just because we're due for some Kirby. I think it's gonna come out in the second half of the year. What else? What else are we gonna get? What else? You know, I'm reserving a lot of my big things for like Switch 2. So like I think next year we're gonna get like Mario Kart 10, definitely, we might get a word on Splatoon 4, I'm not sure. Animal Crossing, I think Animal Crossing is going to be a launch title. It might sound crazy, but I think Animal Crossing is going to be a launch title. That's just my ongoing conspiracy theory. But again, as for fall, I think it's going to be just more re-releases, maybe even from like, maybe some Wii U titles? I could see there being some Wii U titles in there. I think I could totally drop that and just be like, yo, you know, before we head out, here's some Wii U titles just for you to enjoy. And what else? My mind is racing, dude. It's 6 a.m. My mind is completely racing. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, bro. The hype has returned. We are so back. Oh my goodness. We could, there's so much we could get. There's, like, what do you guys think? Put it in the comments. What do you think we're gonna get? First of all, what do you think we're gonna get in this Direct? Second of all, what do you think we're getting in the Switch 2 presentation? Because we're definitely getting games like 3D Mario. And I think we will also be getting, again, I think we're going to get Splatoon 4, but I think Splatoon 4 will be like within like the first 2 years, so it could be next year, or it could be the year after next year. We could also get, oh my god, this is just becoming a discussion of what we could get, but back on track. This pretty much proves that the Switch was in fact delayed. Because there was that whole thing that came out like a couple of months ago. They were just like, oh, the Switch 2 would not come out until 2025 now, and you know, here we are. And I feel like we aren't gonna get the Switch this year, and I feel like saying we're gonna get the new Switch this year is some serious copium. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think we're gonna get it next year, early next year. It won't be. We won't have to wait too long, y'all. Don't worry. It'll be early next year. It'll be around March, so it'll be around the same time the Switch released, and then we'll get a new 3D Mario early next year. I think that's gonna be the big. That's gonna be one of the big ones because we're definitely overdue for that. Oh my god! I just realized we could get a new Kirby game and not like Rainbow Curse, but it could be like mainline. Y'all, you don't know this, but like I'm a huge Kirby fan. I love Kirby so much. Kirby is my lifeblood. I love Kirby. Kirby inspires me every day to be cool. So, with all of this in mind, I think so like when are we actually going to see the new console? I think we're going to see the new console in September. It's going to be either September or October. It's got to be one of those, September or October, and they're going to reveal it, and they're going to have an entire presentation for it. So we aren't going to get a normal Nintendo Direct like we usually do in September. It's probably going to be like a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. That's my theory. And then they'll be like, stay tuned for more information, blank, blank, whatever, I'm not sure. And then we'll get like a proper presentation of what the Switch 2 can actually do either at the beginning of next year or how about the end of this year. I think that actually makes sense. Nintendo's planning is starting to make just a little more sense in general. And, good on them for that. Because for a while, things were super confusing. But overall, what do you guys think? Do you think the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to come out this year? What games do you think are going to be announced at that Nintendo Direct? What games do you think are going to be launch titles? Let's start a discussion in the comments. We need to talk about this. This is a big deal. This is insane. This is crazy. We need to talk about this. There is an urgency. This is big. This is real big news. But don't forget to leave a like. Again, comment your thoughts. I need to know your thoughts on everything. Subscribe. Typical stuff. I will be seeing you guys next time.